my fellow fighters and the people of the world. Very interesting dynamics happening in South African politics. It seems as if there's many people who see that what is happening to the CIC is not fair for any black man to face something like this. When you start seeing people you least expected would come in the CIC's defense, come and defend him, that's where you should know. Because why are these guys the same guys you expected would be rejoicing, but they are sympathizing and being like, nah, this is not fair what is happening to this black man? Because someone I'm sure you guys never expected to see this from. Okay, I want you to watch this. A system that habitually finds black people guilty and sentences them for misdemeanors, but never found anyone guilty for the crime against humanity of apartheid and its current maintenance, is a system of oppression that is ripe for revolution. That's the CIC. Look at there at the top who this is coming from. Rutendo Matinyarare. Rutendo Matinyarare. A system that habitually finds black people guilty and sentences them for misdemeanors, but never found anyone guilty for the crime against humanity of apartheid and its current maintenance, is a system of oppression that is ripe for revolution. Matinyarare, Mr. Matinyarare, he does not owe sympathy to the EFF. He does not owe Julius Malema sympathy. I think now the time is perfect now for us to conclude that the CIC is not a sellout, like many people used to say and many people used to think. He's not a sellout. He's not a project of these things you guys always assume. Because there's no one who is a project of the white monopoly capital is treated like this. There is no one. There is no one who is controlled by white monopoly capital who is treated like this. Ageko. And Mr. Rutendo Matinyarare, just to challenge him a bit. Not to discredit him, but to bring clarity to you who is watching. He used to be the guy who used to believe in that the CIC is just another project of the colonial forces. He used to believe that. He used to speak about that. He used to challenge that position, and he would speak until I put mama veins la, defending his position that he believes the CIC is a thingy, is a project. But now, has he finally come to realization that this man is not a project, because his message is speaking about a system of oppression, a system that is against black people but barely finds white people, Afrikaners who were against, who were enforcing these apartheid things towards our black people. He can't say that in the same sentence and also say something like the CIC is a project, because if it's a project, then why were you saying the system of oppression always finds black people? So he should be protected, but he's not. So that means he's not a project. I don't know how to put it. I don't know if someone can explain it in simple terms, but I know you guys can get what I'm saying. You can't say, nah, I don't want to think too much, it's fine. I want to rest my mind because I've been speaking a lot, and this is the last video I'm recording. I think 4 videos will come out today. This might be the first video though. That means 4 more are coming. If this is the second video, that means 2 more are coming for this morning. At night, Siabangen. At night, I think we're going to be releasing other 4 videos at night. It's like, we're not sleeping, we're not playing yet. There's a serious conversation that we need to be having, you know. And I just wish I could go live. I just wish I could go live. But it's just that we're busy here. We are busy. There's too much happening around me. So maybe, yeah, then maybe by next week, I will find time to go live and we can engage life, guys. But about Rutendo Matinyarare, he's not the only guy. There's many people, you would expect. Of course, there's those faceless accounts, the faceless accounts who would celebrate. Of course, there's Abokaten Mackenzie and Abokene Kunene who would celebrate, of course. But here we are talking about people who have faces, people who have brands, people who are known. And those people, we know them, that these ones don't like the CIC. And those people are coming in defense of him. That should say something. That should mean something. About 18, we don't worry about them. They have a vendetta against the EFF. Kenny Kunane, we don't worry about him. He recently lost a case against the EFF and the CIC at the case of misbehavior and everything. So, interesting what is happening. At first, it was our beautiful sister Tigimazai. Say we stand with the son of the soil. I also saw someone else. But because I didn't make a video about them, I won't mention them. I will mention them in the video I make. I will make a video about everyone who's coming in support so that these things can be documented. So we can know that during this period of the EFF and the CIC, when they was facing this, who was with us, who was not. These things need to be documented. And me, here we are documenting history. You just don't see it. Someone in the comment told me that Decent Q in one of the videos, like Decent Q, you might also not see it, but this thing you're doing is you documenting history. I'm like, documenting history? I'm just speaking my own things, man. Just speaking in this like, come on, documenting history, ganja. Then he explained, it's like, these things are recorded, they will stay in the internet for life. And these things have date. They have date written on this day. This guy was speaking about this, and it's a video. They can see you, they can see the short clips that you put there to reference whatever you're talking about. I'm like, man, come on. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. It's like, it is that deep. This is that deep. Of course, I was not chit-chatting with that person. But I was just, after I saw that comment in my head, I'm like, but it's not that deep. But the comment, the more I read it, was like, it's that deep because it's serious. It didn't say it's that deep in the comment. The comment said, Decent Q, whatever you're doing, you're documenting history. So in my head, I'm like, how? I'm not documenting history. I read that comment again. Decent Q, whatever you're doing is amazing. You're documenting history. I'm like, oh, I am documenting history. But it's not that deep, man. Decent Q, whatever you're doing is amazing. You're documenting history. These are videos. These videos, you reference things. They state. This is history. This is a history lesson. This is a history book. Your kids will come here and learn. Your kids will come here and learn. Yeah. Teacher, Mr. Fact. Lecture, Mr. Fact. Professor, Mr. Fact. Mr. Files. Professor, Mr. Files. Imagine you go to a university and the professor's name is called Mr. Files. Professor, Mr. Files. It's me. But it is what it is. Thank you very much. Dango.